Welcome back, everybody, to Eruptus Maximus. This is your Emperor Van Chadlius speaking. And if we find this ocean from view here, you can see the volcano in the background. That's definitely going to be fine. There's definitely going to be no problems. It's definitely not going to erupt all over everything. If we take a look at our city, though, if we take a look at the city center of Eruptus Maximus, it's still looking a little bit small. It's looking a little bit run down. It's not looking like a burgeoning empire, so we are gonna have to fix this. For the pride and glory of Van Chadlius is on the line, but that's okay, because as they say in Rome, we are growers, not showers. So let's zoom back out and have a good time. Now, there's a few things on my to-do list right away. We got to up the plebs. We need more plebeians doing more grunt work, getting the city off its feet a little bit. We need more money. Not only do we need this balance number to go up, we need to let it generate for a little bit so it actually goes into the coffers and is spendable. And finally, I checked, and I did enable the pirates in this game. I just used kind of the default settings. However, I want to play with the pirates. That means there's pirates on this map. They're probably way down here or something, hopefully way out of the way. But we're going to head all the way down to the bottom of the map and see if we can find the pirates. Back here in Van Chadlius, though, we are giving the homies bread, which is awesome. It's going to help improve the population. Next up, we want to make sure they have garum as well. It's going to improve our income, which is pretty critical in this trying time. So let's get that production chain on the way. Now for garum, we need a scomber shack. We need some mackerel, which we do have the fertility for. So we can build garum on this island, which is great. Oh, we're a large vicus. That must be a thick vicus. We're a thickest vicus now. Hell yeah. Is that we're minus 131 fire safety, dear lord. Having lower fire safety than a rival is impacting diplomatic relations. You know what else impacts diplomatic relations? If everyone burns alive. I'm on the case, man. Just leave me alone. Anyways, we can kind of add our harbor here, more, fishing huts and scomber shacks and all the rest. So we're going to do that. I feel like we're still in the portion of the game where our homies are, building up near the port here. It is one scomber shack. Oh, garum's a 130. Oh, that's kind of lame. So at least one will fit into one garum works. And then salt ponds are 30. Hey, Zeus, man, that's crazy. I don't love the way this looks, but I feel like they would actually build out this way. So we'll start here. We're going to have to upgrade this harbor pretty quick, too. We're running out of space for some of the goods. Additionally, there's only so many ramps here to use as a warehouse. So we're going to need to upgrade that. And we can upgrade that, actually. We must have finished that research. Let's check. Oh, we sure did. First research complete. Trading post improvements. We are going to upgrade that if that is all possible. So +2 loading ramps, extra 70. So double the storage and an extra catapult. Hell yeah. Anyways, so we have that going, we have the salt going. We're producing way more salt than we need, but that's okay. Let's go to our industrial zone here, our industrial area. I'm going to put on 2x speed for a little bit. And then we are going to put a garum works down. It costs 4 plebeians, but we have 4 plebeians to spare. They need some work. Oh, shit's on fire. Shit is on fire over here. By God. Okay, how do we put that out? The tiler is currently on. It's a crisis. It's a crisis. The tiler is on fire. Can we get a zoomed in view here? Oh, it's not on fire, everybody. It's not on fire. It's just a tiler, and you burn stuff to make tiles. That makes more sense. All right. Crisis avoided. Everything's fine. That was close, though. Made me a little wary. Can I get a Vigiles? Wasn't that something we could build? A Vigiles? I guess that Vigiles doesn't put out the fire. It just kind of prevents them from happening. Oh, we can also get a Custodia, which fights unrest. Well, no one's ever going to be unhappy in Eruptus Maximus, because by the time they could even be unhappy, they're going to get erupted on, so no problems there. It costs 4 in, what are they called? The Infertilis, the Libertus, so we need 4 Infertili Liberty to do a Vigiles. But they do fight fires, and so we can plan on having one. I think it's good to plan on having a Vigiles, and we'll put it near the shore. They'll get the water from the ocean or aqueducts. Yeah, that'll be our play. Nice. So we'll blueprint that. That's awesome. All right, the garum works is garuming though, which is awesome. How much garum are we working? Enough for more plebeians, and so that's great. We'll do another little expansion here. There we are. That'll give us more plebeians. We now can build ships and stuff. Hell yeah, that's a very Roman thing to do. I really wouldn't mind building this sanctuary, though. We got to get a deity in here, so let's grab the sanctuary. Let's grab some belief. We're kind of neutered on belief right now. However, we are gaining belief because this sanctuary at least gives us more belief than this effect is taking away. I also just realized my desk is a little bit lower than last video, so hello, friends. We're back up here. Oh, what do you want? Hello? Can I talk to you? There's a new hire at the local taberna who claims he can cook anything. Hell yeah. Any possible thing. Worried something might be fishy here, and I just don't mean the garum. A quest? Yeah, I'll take a quest. The Mad Cook. Look for the cook at the tavern. I can do that. Well, he's pretty, you know, it's kind of big lit up like that, so that's good. Okay, I located him. What do I do with him? Chuck him in the ocean? Sacrifice him to the volcano? Requisition the oleum. At the... Oh, I gotta get here with a boat? Oh, darn. Okay, well... You're way over here. I was trying to find the pirates. Do the pirates exist? Where on earth are the pirates? Oh, this must be them. Yeah, surely these are the pirates. Well, I do want to find the pirates first, so sorry, quest. We're gonna wait. Ah, there are the pirates. There are the pirates. Run! Run! Quick. We're leaving. Bye. Yeah, he's gonna send raiders out to murder our boats, and we only have one boat, so let's not do that right now. Do I get to choose a deity? I do get to choose a deity. So the way this works is you have a lot of deities to choose from. You can unlock more in the tech tree as well. Each deity has its own cool little thing it does for the entirety of the island. So once we get more islands, we can get more deities because you can choose a different one on each island. There's also global effects though, so sometimes doubling down on the deities over and over again can be really helpful. The first thing we're going to do is take a look at the ones we have unlocked. We also have Vulcan here, which is new for this patch. We haven't unlocked Vulcan yet, so we can't use him. However, it is pretty interesting to give you increased production of kind of the mineable goods, and residences give more workforce. I feel like, though, it's borderline malpractice not to choose Ceres on your first island, though, because Ceres just gives you additional population, and there's so many good, like, porridge, bread. These are early game production chains that just make everything so much easier if you are producing more of them more quickly. So I really think, regardless of what we want to do with Vulcan in the future, we're going to have to go with Ceres early on here, and maybe for the whole game on Eruptus Maximus. We might have to try out Vulcan on a different island, but then as you go through, the benefits you get increase with how much belief you have. But for now, we'll just set Ceres as the goddess, and then once we get to 50, we'll get 10% production on these production chains here. Extend a polite greeting to the pirates? No, you don't. We're not polite with the pirates. Those are pirates. They're bad. I can't be in charge of this whole continent if the pirates are going to yell at me, so no bueno. All right, I can finally build the Vigiles, so I'm going to do that. Vigiles down. Are you happier now? Oh, I have no money. You are in debt. If your debts ramp up, the Emperor may revoke your title, ending the game. Nah, the Emperor's not going to do that. That's lame. Van Chadlius is simply too cool for that to happen. I understand. Oh, we're only 60 in debt. We're plus 105. Eat my shorts. We'll let it run for a little bit. We'll gain some gold. This might be a good time to actually finish some of these quests, too, because quests are how you get money a lot of times. And we can't gain any new islands without money, so that's going to be a problem as well. If we take a look at our religion, though, we're already getting 20% more in this whole production chain, so 20% more bread, 20% more porridge, etc. So we should be able to expand a little bit just based off of that. No additional population yet. That's going to come in on the bottom here with +1 population, so that'll be fine. And then, yeah, as we get globally, we get farms can support more modules, etc. I feel like Ceres is just so good on your big island. Anyways, at some point, we're going to have to build aqueducts, and I feel like this area here is perfect for an aqueduct thing. So let's leave some space here for an aqueduct to come through. I don't know how many tiles an aqueduct takes, but we'll build out to the left a little bit, I think. Yeah, let's do one of these. One of these. I do wonder, what are we talking about? What do you, tutorial man, what do you need? I'm trying to get to 500 patricians or whatever they're called, so we can have the volcano erupt. Equites, that's what we're trying to do. Anyways, we're going to build more residents. There we go. More libertus to plow the fields, etc., etc. Can I just squeeze 4 more in here? Oh, I sure can. Look at that. And they got a market right here. Hell yeah, brother. All right, so that's great. Gives us the option of upgrading some more plebeians as well. And then when I come in here and check, how are we doing? We're still good on all the goods, which is crazy. So that's awesome. That's a really good base for us to work from. We are now getting more knowledge, more belief. Hell yeah, that's great. We are at the quest target. What's up, homie? Requisition the oleum. Do we have the oleum? We have the oleum. Where are we taking it? The Mad Cook. Deliver the oleum to our trading post. We can do that. That's achievable. We now need to make sandals. That's population and income. And then soap is population and health. So we're going to want both of those things. But we'll start with sandals. We need pig farms. We need salt. Good thing we have a salt pond already. And a tannery and some sandal makers. Hell yeah. All right, well, this is our farming area, so no need to go cray-cray and do anything weird here. As the good Lord says, if you have a farming area, use the farming area. What are you talking about? So 1 pig farm is 4 sandal makers. Jesus. Okay, so we're good for a while on pigs. We're already good on salt ponds, so we just kind of need a tannery and 2 sandal makers. Sewing circles was discovered. What does that do again? Knowledge for spinners. So we're just getting more, up to 645 a minute. Hell yeah, 17 minutes on this now. Cool. So we need a tannery and then sandal makers. Sandal makers have an income benefit though. And we need, what, 4 of them? Or 2 to start? Yeah, we'll tuck 1 in here. That feels good. We'll tuck 1 in over here. That feels fine. I'm going to need some warehouses around this area. And then our tannery is going up into our industrial area here. And it's making everyone up here less happy. But alas, that's how it goes sometimes. But voila, we have sandals. And the plebeians rejoice. That's kind of their whole logo. That's their whole cosplay. Boom. Now, or do we have warehouses in range here? It seems, can they go to any warehouse? That seems unbelievable to me that they can go to, it's just highlighting, maybe they can. Maybe they can go to any, we'll see. We'll see if there's a warning, but there we go. We can focus on soap now. Soap also requires pigs, but gosh darn it, it requires lavender. So we can't actually build the soap without acquiring lavender. So there's 2 ways to do that. We don't have the fertility here, so we can buy it from a trader who does have the fertility, or we can find a nearby island with a lavender fertility like this one here, and use this island to gain our lavender. There's a lot of river slots here too. There's still some big chonky boys over here I want to grab, but they're really far away. We might have to settle some of the nearby ones. In any case, we don't have the money for that right now, so we're just going to focus on building up our income enough to buy another island so we can get some soap. Deliver the Palus, whatever this is, oleum to our trading post. Hell yeah, let's do it. Boom. That should be done. It's delivered. It's in the trading post. Yeah, there we go. It's right here. Oh, we have specialists too. We can build our villa. Hell yeah. I swear it's here. I swear it's in my trading post. Do you need me to do this again? Ubisoft, I think I found a bug. Interaction required with who? It's in the trading post. Let's pause this for a second here. Mayhaps I found a bug. Well, it's in the trading post, so it's been delivered. There's not much else I can do. The game either recognizes it's there or it does not recognize it's there. But improved trading post, the Palus Oleum, so I don't know. Anyways, we'll just move on for now. That's okay. If it's a bug, it's a bug. We'll survive. So a few more plebeians and we can get amphorae and olive oil. That'd be pretty cool. Do we have olive fertility? We don't even have olive fertility. Oh my goodness. So we're definitely going to need another island pretty darn quickly here. Anyways, while we're doing that, we can finally build our villa. So the villa is kind of like the hub of your empire, especially on your main island. Your villa is going to be awesome. Once it's connected, a lot of buildings gain a lot of benefits, namely prestige right now, but then you can put in specialists to give further benefits to anyone in the connected area. I feel like we would build our villa somewhere just like a little bit inland, but with a view of the ocean. So maybe somewhere up here would make sense. Connect it with a road. All right, let's construct the villa. That seems to be worth it. Oh, now everyone needs to be connected to the villa. Everything is going to tank. Quick. Yeah, no, everyone's connected to the villa now. Everything is okay. I should have remembered that was a thing. No, everything's fine. There's no shortage of anything. I am Van Chadlius. I've never not provided for the citizens. There we go. We're back to large Vicus. We very briefly got demoted when nothing was connected to the villa, but we're all good now. There's some garrisoned units here, so if we ever get attacked, these garrisoned units are going to do a lot of that work. Now, with our villa, we can put specialists in. So we can assign specialists. Now, where are all the homies? Yeah, from our Anno account. So these are from the Hall of Fame, which is awesome. And they affect anyone in range. So these buildings with the green arrows. Obviously, we're going to build our city out this way, so everyone will be connected eventually. So I'm going to save some of these for other islands or other kind of places in Albion as well. But this one here is pretty good. Income area of effect and upkeep costs. So whatever's kind of in this realm here is going to cost a little less passively, but also give us some more income, which is super nice. And we also get workforce from residents. So I think between both of these, those are both very good deals early on here. So we'll put both of them in. And there we go. That added 100 to our balance. And as we build more houses kind of around the villa, that's going to be perfect. I could accept a contract from Lycia Ma, and we can host a festival. So let's stop here and talk about festivals. And there we go. That new population from the villa has also unlocked some of these new options for the plebeians as well. The Festival of Ceres, bakeries, vintners, and breweries give income area of effect +1. I will give 30 oatmeal. I will give 30 oatmeal instead of 2,000 gold, please. That's great. And there we go. Where's our bread maker at? Are we making that dough? Pun intended. Oh, let's move our bread maker. Oh, why do we even put it up here? Plus gold. Oh, we should have put our... No. We're putting our bakery in the middle of the city. Everyone deserved baked goods. Look at that. Hell yeah. That's way more money. Now we're getting 500 per minute. All right, the next thing we want to do is find that lavender island and see if we can settle it. This has lavender and olives, so that'll be a good little island for us. Easy for us to trade with too, or trade with as well because it's nearby. It still hasn't recognized my Palace Oleum is here, so I don't think it's going to. I think we found a bug. I think this quest is just not happening for us. The Mad Cook will stay mad forever. Sorry, mate. While we're waiting, might as well expand. Oh, we can meet our Emperor. Hello. Oh, we're going to hail him jovially. I don't want to be on the bad side of the Emperor just now. I don't know what grief that causes us, but I don't want to be a part of it. Kissing me. No, I'm not kissing your... I'm just being... It's called politeness. No kiss cheeking allowed here. No cheek kissing. No, none of that. Van Chadlius does not put lips on cheeks. I'll tell you that for free. So this is where our aqueduct is going to come through. So we can't expand too far here, but we can... I'm just going to really overload this. Did you like building a villa here, Mr. Van Chadlius? We're gonna put the Liberatus right up on your doorstep. There we go. Not bad. A little bit of expansion never killed anyone. We can upgrade a few houses here. A few more plebeians. Evidently, we need more, what are these, spinners now? And so that's fine. We'll get another hemp farm going here. I think if you put one here, this can reach around, yeah? Oh, nice. Well, I, for one, think this is super cute. So there we go. Another hemp farm. And then we definitely want to get a spinner kind of in and amongst, oh yeah, these homies here that don't have one nearby yet. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. That fits right there, kind of just nearby the trees. That's great. We now have 5,000 gold. Is that enough for this island? Nope. It's 35,000 gold, if you were wondering. I could buy ships, but I don't really want to do that. That's fine. I'll just leave this here. There's nothing for us to really do with our ship right now, and I want to avoid the pirates, so that's fine. Oh, she has contracts, and so this is how we can make... Yeah, 45 tons of sardines for 3,000 would have been great, but alas... Do you have contracts up here, homie? 2 minutes left is not enough time. Doesn't seem like Celia has contracts. Do any of these guys have contracts? Oh, yeah, they do. Collect a crate for 1,300. Protect. I don't really want to protect anything. Oh, they're all resetting in 2 minutes. Okay, well, I've got to let them reset in 2 minutes then, and then we'll come back and check out the contracts. Give us a little bit of a boost. Buy a second island. All right, this homie doesn't have a warehouse, but I think just strategically we can put a warehouse kind of in... amongst the villa here. I think that makes sense. All right, we can't make soap, but we can make amphorae, so we should probably do that just so we can upgrade to the next tier. Olive oil and soap are going to be a little bit of a miss for a while. God damn it, I don't have resin either, so I'm going to need to import something from another island here. So I either have to import it or just find a way to settle this. And I think just finding a way to settle this and building this up is going to be better. All right, 52 seconds until those refresh, so that's all good. And then I'll find some contracts and we'll raise some cash. While that's happening, though, we can definitely expand our plebeians and our liberty workforce because we know we have enough to get them going. So might as well just make a whole bunch of them. And we can try and design some interesting areas around them as well. Like, I don't think we need to do just... Can we do like a diagonal road somewhere? Yeah, we'll do like a little diagonal area here. No, not for any particular reason, but just because it might look nice to have a diagonal row of homes. Yeah, look at that. Something new, something different, something exciting, something interesting. There we go. It's nothing crazy, but it's a bit of a different looking neighborhood here. It looks pretty natural as well. There was a road here. There was a road here we connected, and then people wanted to build a home in the middle. In fact, this area is so delightful that we're going to slide another home right in here and connect you with a road right here. Look at that. How cute. Now we're at 1,000 a minute, so if I just left it, we're only 35 minutes away. There we go. And now we have more plebeians and more liberatus. And we're a minor town, baby. Eruptus Maximus, minor town status. We are not researching anything anymore, so that's not good. We have 985 a minute, so we should get into that. So fish markets now and cockle pickers give us 3 income. So that's rad. I think it's time though to focus a little bit on our civic duties here. The effect range of markets will be great as we expand our Libertas workforce. And quarter mastery is not bad either. The game's kind of designed that you work from the beginning out anyway, so just kind of jumping down the tree is going to be a little bit tricky, but there's a lot of great stuff here. But we'll go with those 2 first. 4 tiles for 1,600 gold. 60 timber for 4,000 gold. All right, where's our boat? 60 timber for 4,000 gold. Sign me up for that route. That is achievable, my friends. While I'm here, I should probably build a second Grammaticus as well, because the Grammaticus isn't hitting everyone. We got tons of houses down here that also yearn for the knowledge. And now I don't think a Grammaticus would go where the farms go. I think a Grammaticus down by the water is pretty nice, though. Where does the... Oh, it's all the ones down here. I'm not going to get everything. I'll give the waterfront homes a Grammaticus. If you have the capital to build a waterfront home, you have the capital to go to my cool private school. All right, here comes the Industria. Awesome. Is this flagship had a different name every time we click on it? I feel like it does. Anyways, let's try this again. Delivered it back. All right, there we go. And it says interaction required. What does that mean? Do I have to like physically drag and drop it or something? Let me try that. Oh no, maybe I just got to talk to him with it in my ship. Oh, haha, complete delivery. Yes. Cool, he's happy now. Now we need 60 wood. And we have 150 wood, so that's perfect. Done and done. All right. All right, Licia Ma. I'm coming in hot with 60 timber for you. And there we go. It's going to be 4,000 gold. It's 4 minutes worth of gold. Crazy, but I do need to buy this island over here for the lavender and the olives. Well, that's happening once again, though. I don't see why we can't keep expanding. I'm going to try and build some interesting-looking neighborhoods over here. Something that's a little different. It is a little weird. We'll build a little park in the middle here. That's fine. And then get a couple more houses here, and I feel pretty good about that. There we are. And I feel pretty good about a few more upgrades down here as well. Nice. I should probably upgrade them near this homie who's giving us extra stuff, but that's okay. Uh-oh, you're not... Oh, yeah. We'll figure you all out. You're not connected. Oh, you're not connected. Sorry, you gotta go. You're never gonna be connected. I wonder if I just do one of these, though. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, there we go. Now you're all connected. See, Van Bradley's a genius. Van Chadlius knows how to build. This looks a lot more natural than this, but I guess grid-like systems feel good like in the main area, and then the rest of it's just kind of filling in wherever. Now we need more Pilius. We're running out of Pilius, so that's all good. We have enough sheep farms, so we should just be able to put the Pilius builder right in there, eh? So it's +1 income to these homies up here. Market forces was discovered, so that's good. You know what? Let's get rid of this road. I feel like these two would be best friends. They're holding hands. The Pilius filter, the whatever that is, the rucksack maker, the spinners. Done and done. My lower happiness is ruining diplomatic relations. You know what? That's none of your business. My empire is always happy. Anyone who says they're not happy gets killed. So everyone alive on my empire is happy. Oh, the festival is lasting for 4 hours. Jesus, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Now, I think the next place to move is going to be inland here, but we're going to have to get rid of these woodcutters to do that. Is there any research? I could have sworn there was research that lets you plant without needing trees. Yeah, woodland rebirth can use meadows, so it's way down here, though, so it's going to take us a while. Evidently, there are 2 gentlemen here to see me. Gemini in the rough. The Roman Imperium is keen to support its governors. Funds were put forward to hire you an aide called Julius Lupus. However, there must have been some bureaucratic misunderstanding because there are 2 Julii standing before you. Identical twins. Uh-oh. Who would make the better aide? Brutus Julius Lupus? Gaius Julius Lupus? Well, I have seen the Shakespeare, Mark Antony's speech, etc., so I'm not going for anyone named Brutus. I'm going to Gaius Julius Lupus. I'm ready to make my choice. I'm hiring Gaius. Gaius Julius Lupus, caster of fortunes. That's what we're doing here. Income area of effect 1.5. Yup. Thank you, Gaius. And you know what I'm doing with you? I'm sliding you right in, baby. Boom. 1,400 gold per minute. Hell yeah. Some more waterfront property going down. Kind of raising more property tax. 1525. We are cruising now. Ah, the Pallas Oleum, Imperatrix of Oils. There really is no replacement or substitute for it. With this, even a meal of thorns would be delectable. What is going on? Bring me an ingredient and I shall demonstrate post-haste. What do you need? Give a sandal, bring hemp. I'm going to gift a pile of coins and he can buy actual food. None of this is related to food. Sample the soul. Let the liberatus be the sole judge. No, I'm going to sample this. This guy came out hard. He came out hard and fast. The cook serves you his dish. Solea aeolium. Mogontian style. God damn, man. Ubisoft is really making me work for this one. With gubernatorial topping. What is happening here? What is going on, Ubisoft? Beneath the shimmering golden oil, it is still unmistakably a sandal. But how does it... I gave you gold and you still put a frickin' sandal in it, you dork. You take a bite, the rich grassy oil hits your palate first, but the sandal, oh the sandal, it has been transformed miraculously into a buttery, luscious morsel. For a moment you feel like a contented ox grazing on the verdant plains of Albion. The image passes, but the taste lingers, a fruity, peppery imprint upon your very soul. The cook surely deserves an apt reward for the ambrosian delight. I mean, look, if my man can cook a sandal, we should probably hire the mad cook. Yeah, I'm gonna hire the mad cook. He can be my private chef. I don't know what that means, but... hell yeah. Have we delivered the 60 tons of timber? Oh yeah, so you gotta remember to click on it. You don't just send it over, but there we go. And there's the 4,000 gold. Yeah, you only get one contract every 20 minutes. That's fair enough. Now, is it one contract total or one I guess it's however many. It's one per person. But it's kind of how many you can complete in 20 minutes, though. So you need multiple boats to complete lots. Yeah, because he still wants 10 tiles. So if we can get here and then get back, that's fine. Have a trade treaty with a rival. I absolutely don't want to trade. I'm on my own. I got a giant island. Now, the other thing we could think about doing is boat building here. So we have the tech we need to start building boats, a harbor, etc. I'm just not sure I want to do that on an island that's not a Neptune island. Because it takes a lot of plebeians, ropes, sails. It's a whole bunch of production chains that just work better when you have an island with Neptune on it. I don't yet have a need, but I am going to need a boat. I think I might just purchase a boat with cash when I need one. I really do want to build on a Neptune island. And maybe this can just be the Neptune island. But we're going to settle all these little islands in front of us so we can give a different deity to each of them to maximize the effect. We have 227 liberatus, so 6 of them can go work in the Custodia. I don't want to... this is where the aqueduct is going to go. So let's put a Custodia down here kind of by the water. Let's put one over on this side of town. And there we go. 12 liberatus are going to be the city watchmen. And that's going to raise the happiness to 246. So all the AI being like, yo, Van Chadlius, you suck at making people happy. Eat my shorts. What do you say to that? Medici, the health of everyone. What's our health? Minus 200? Minus 200 health? All right, first off, we got to pick new civics. I kind of want to go for the tree one. The tree one seems pretty cool, but it's not going to let me yet. I need at least 500 knowledge. Oh, we need a trade route in Albion to get down there. That's fair enough. Wells are not a bad discovery either for a little more small-scale fire safety. I also really wouldn't mind repair cranes, slingers, getting some of the military stuff online wouldn't be a bad idea. Can I go up to Prophecies of Ash yet? No, we need to fulfill the inspiration, so that's probably the quest line. All right, let's go with our depots for now. We'll build a depot. Then we'll do warehouse upgrades, and then we'll see how we're feeling. Too many transporters. Loading delayed. How many transporters is that? Oh, you're fine. You're doing okay. Don't scare me like that. All right, we should probably make sure people are healthy. We can build a Medici near the water. That's probably smart. A lot of people bringing the Black Plague on the ships. And then you definitely need a Medici near the villa. Like, if not for nothing, the Emperor needs health. So we'll do a Medici here. And a Medici down here. What is this? 2250 each Medici. That was the whole quest gone in Medicis. All right, there we go. Now our health is 169. Nice, though. So that should be fine for a little bit. Now, I suppose it's... oh, here's a patrol. There's a pirate ship. We got to watch out. And that's our ship. Never mind. That's not a patrol. That's our ship. I scared you. My bad. Almost sank myself there for a second. That would have been weird. Well, I guess it's time to just keep it. We're really kind of just in a rut here until we have that second island. We might as well just keep expanding and gaining more money per turn and whatnot. Let's do some diagonal areas over here. I think this would be nice. There we go. And then I feel like this road would naturally connect there, so we can just tuck some... oh, no. Can you line up straight, please? Okay. There we go. This feels good. And then eventually we'll come in when we have some more coin and fill this in with some green stuff, but that's fine for now. Let's upgrade a few more. Nice! Depots was discovered. Oh, we're really rootin' tootin' through there now. Hell yeah. Oh, fire safety's gone down. We must have upgraded our city status. That'll do it. Surely we haven't, though. We're a minor town. So yeah, we need way more population. Whatever. If we have bad fire safety, there's not much I can do about it, to be honest. We got the Vigiles. Here, I'll put a Vigiles near the villa, because that makes sense. And then I feel like as we get away from the villa, we can do a different type of residence over here. Our devotion to Ceres has gone up. Hell yeah. We'll do these little, like... What are these called? Little complexes? Little square complexes? I feel like they might be interesting. I feel like around the villa we need order, right? This is where the suburbs are right now. That's an interesting way to do it. I'm kind of vibing with this. I'm not going to upgrade this all right now, but it's a plan for the future. That's one of the nice things about having a giant island is that you can kind of just put whatever you want anywhere. Let's get a tavern up here because all these homies are going to need one. Let's get a pub up here because all these homies are going to need one too. Where is the pub down here? Oh, the tavern is the pub. Then where's the other thing? The market. Y'all need a market. Oh, perfect. That fit in nicely. Sweet. So we'll upgrade those two so everyone has access. We can upgrade you into plebeians. We'll upgrade you into liberty. Nice. There we go. I mean, this villa is now kind of hosting a whole lot of people around it. It's a weird expansion. It's kind of like in Scrabble when you have to go where the words go because these forests are still in the way. And I do want to move them, but there's still no trees nearby. And I don't think it's realistic to just move all these woodcutters when there's nowhere for them to go. Oh, I guess we can move them over here, though, where there's lots of trees. We'll leave it for now, though. This is pretty rad. Oh, we're short on everything again, though. That is so funny. Is there one that reduces good consumption? Do I have a specialist for that? Happiness by tavern, health from tavern, knowledge. That's the mad cook. All these homies have taverns, so that's good now. Yeah, I'm going to save the rest of these for Albion, so that'll be fine. So we're just going to need to figure it out. All right, so we're approaching the 30,000 mark, so I'll slow it down a second here. And we'll just fill in what we need. We need more spinners, but that's okay, because these guys up here are going to need them, so that's fine. Let's get a spinner and a Pilius going. And the good thing is we have all those sheep, so those should both be fine. Do we need more oatmeal as well? No, oatmeal is on the Ceres train here, so that's fine. So we just need not more wheat. Is that enough hemp? Oh, oats? We have enough oats? It'll be hemp. Yeah, we need more hemp now. No problem. And we still got room in the hemp farms, baby. We're still doing good. Just got to move that over a little bit. Great. Got 2 warehouses here? We sure do. That's perfect. So that's fine. We have enough sheep for the Pilia, so that's good. We need more fish. At some point, we're going to have to fix this situation, but that's okay for now. You can't have a harbor that's just fish buildings forever, but that's okay. At some point, too, we're going to have to start defending ourselves and building defenses, so that'll take up some workforce and some resources. I'm just waiting to be able to buy that island, though. 21 tiles for 4,000, so let's do that, and then we'll buy the island. 21 tiles are loaded up, so we are going to head in this general direction. Hell yeah, brother. I will deliver that for 4 grand. That'll put us at 35,000 plus whatever surplus we earn in the meantime, so that'll be fantastic. I can't believe these festivals last 4 hours. That's insane. I wonder how long this eruption lasts when it happens, because that's going to be crazy. I suppose we still should make a few ships here. Is it realistic that the next island's going to be a Neptune island? I think we should probably... Military buildings are also important. Yeah, there we go. Maintenance cost per 10 tiles. These wooden palisades. We are going to have to defend the villa and defend the coast here. So that is incoming. Weapons, too, is something we're going to need to think about shortly. There'll be the mountain slots we're going to use. All right, for now, though, we'll go with harbor buildings. Let's get this rolling. Yeah, we'll get the shipyard going. Can I get the shipyard on an angle? Oh, yeah. The boats coming out on an angle is always so much cooler. Yeah, I think the shipyard being on an angle is way cooler for sure. All right, so we'll get the shipyard. Now the shipyard, ooh, nautical research is now available. And he's offered us a gift. 10,000 as a generous gift. Well, may the Lord Van Chadlius, Emperor of Eruptus Maximus, bestow upon you some good tidings. All right, next research up. Markets now go farther. We've got our cargo slots. I think next up we'll go wells. Those are practical. Then we'll go paved roads. Score at least 5 tons of concrete. All right. All right, you're really making me work for this side of the tree here. Oh, we don't have a trade route yet. That's the problem. That's okay. Then we'll go repair cranes, provisional castra, and slingers. We'll just come down. We want to unlock the military as we can. Is this cheaper? Yeah, wall upkeep. We'll just come down here and do all this. Shouldn't take us too long while this festival's still going. And there we go. Can I deliver you the tiles? Hell yeah, there it is. 4,000 gold. Nice. Now, actually, is there an olive and lavender island down here? There's an really big olive, but this one is olive and resin. This one is olive resin and lavender, and here we go. But that's gonna cost more than 35,000 though. But we do have 52,000 now. I'm gonna try and buy this one. Yeah, this has 3 things we need and 9 river slots, 7 mountain slots. 8 and 6 here is not that bad. Actually, there's just a lot less buildable space. Here I could build a city and really make use of that. Anyways, while that's happening, let's get the shipyard stuff rocking and rolling. So we could build a depot. We can only build 1. It costs 8 Libertus and some maintenance, but we would have more storage on the island. So we'll think about that in a minute. But right now we want ropes and we want sails. So we're gonna need hemp and sheep. So hemp is 2 rope makers per one. So we need 1 hemp and then definitely 1 sheep farm. Yeah, 3 sail makers per sheep farm. So 1 more sheep farm should do the trick, and 1 more hemp should do the trick. I feel like this poor warehouse is going to get... We can upgrade the warehouses now. We did unlock that, though. So it's going to upgrade. It's going to cost us more materials, more kind of maintenance in terms of the amount of Libertus, but we're going to upgrade that warehouse to get an extra 2 ramps. It kind of doubles its functionality. That works out pretty good instead of building more warehouses to just use the same space once. Cool. Anyways, that's going to go over here. That's great. I'll definitely upgrade one of these warehouses as well. I feel pretty good about that. We have the tiles to do it, so that's not a problem. And then we just slide in another cheeky hemp farm. And there we are. This is starting to look pretty good over here. Hemp farm in, sheep farm in. So now we can get a sail makers and a rope maker. And yeah, these have no effect, so they're going in our industrial zone. Oh, this slides in right here just perfectly. That's great. There's our rope maker. We could do 2 of them if we wanted to. I think we'll just do 1 of each for now. I'm not planning on building a ton of boats on this island. I just want enough ropes and sails for like the if we need to, you know? This is kind of the if we need to build boats on this island, we're gonna do it here. But it at least starts building the materials, which is good. All right, here we go. How much is this? 65,000. Oh, we don't have to wait very long. Just a couple of minutes and we'll be able to buy this. This is definitely gonna be our second island. If anyone takes these small islands in front of us, we're just gonna beat them up. You could probably upgrade these homies now, which is good. Growing town. Hell yeah. I preferred being a large vicus, but that's okay. We'll be a growing town. Do we have enough oatmeal now, though? Oatmeal shortage? Yep, there's a porridge shortage. Porridge shortage. That's fine. Okay. We need oats for that. That makes sense. That's like 100% of the ingredients of porridge is oats, so that's perfect. And we upgraded the warehouse, so that'll be fine. And for the porridge, yeah, we were building it kind of in and amongst the townsfolk, even though it doesn't have a direct... Whoa! I built this stuff here, even though I said this was for the aqueduct, so that's crazy. Anyways, we'll figure that out later. No problem. I'm a big dumb dummy. Van Bradley can't even remember his own plans. Where are we even going to get the water from the aqueduct? Probably up here? Maybe? You want to go from as high as possible, but yeah, probably this one down? I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We're just about to be able to build this wonderful island, though, claim it for our own and build a second settlement. One potentially with a different deity, but crucially one with different fertility. So we can trade here with this, whatever we have here that we don't have here, we'll just trade it and that'll be perfect. Anyways, we are now at the 65,000 gold mark, so we can build this trading post. And there we are. Let me know in the comments what you think Serena should be called. We're not going to leave it as Serena, of course. But now that we have this done and dusted, we're going to come up here. We're going to get some building materials. We're going to bring them down there. And we're going to get Serena up and running. With that being said, though, this is a fantastic place to end off this video. Let's do one of these real quick. Just a real good overview. Does it look like a bigger city now than it did when we started? It sure does. It looks pretty darn good. I like the way this is coming together. This is going to be great. Once we get the Colosseum in the background and everything, it's going to be fantastic. If you enjoyed this video, my name, of course, is Van Chadlius. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button. Let me know what you thought in the comments. We are coming back with more Anno 117 packs from Anno shortly. We want to see this mountain explode, but that'll be in a future video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and we will see you in the next one.